Hi, my ninjas. How are you doing? It's a girl, Owamie, aka Miss Fear Focal, reporting back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, I was giving the welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and also hit the bell. I absolutely love you. Now, Shibubu, today we are going to talk about this Beauty and the Bester, and we are going to talk about the documentary that Netflix actually released. So it was released on the 12th, which the 12th was yesterday, and I watched all of it. Okay, three parts of absolutely nothing. I am a huge fan of Netflix, and I'm just sitting here and I'm gonna go ahead and say it, guys. Like, this was it was the worst highly produced documentary I've ever watched, and not for the reasons that you may think, but purely for the reasons that whatever I knew going into watching that three part is what I knew coming out. Like, I was so excited for it, guys. Like, when I tell you this was the first show ever on Netflix, ever, and I've been paying Netflix for years, that I actually marked remind me. I literally did, and it did not come to play. It delivered nothing. Nothing new of importance for me, in my opinion. And remember, guys, this is just my opinion. You can go and watch it and come back and tell us. So there's gonna be spoiler alerts. Maybe don't watch this before you go watch it. You can go watch it and then come back and actually watch this. So as you guys know, Thabo Bester actually wanted to stop this from coming out. I'm not 100% sure if Nandipa was one of the people that wanted to stop it, but Thabo Bester wanted to stop it, and one of his reasons was he was definitely fighting for the fact that he felt that the documentary may play a role in influencing also the public in terms of like how the results of the case may come. And so, they tried, but from what I hear, the allegations are saying that Nandipa was paid for the rights, so that's how, like, they literally lost, which I was asking myself, like, did Nandipa's lawyers not communicate with perhaps maybe Thabo Bester's lawyers, or did these two not perhaps maybe communicate when it came to this before this motion was given, because they lost, and they now have to pay the lawyers at Netflix, which, again, you should just imagine, I'm sure they got, like, the big guns, you understand? So it got dismissed with cost and everything. But anyway, I think as far as drama comes, that was all the drama, shbubu, because it gave no drama. The documentary itself. I think if they were given the opportunity to watch the documentary, Thabo Bester would not have even stressed himself to a point of trying to stop this from coming out, because let me tell you something, guys, I am so disappointed. I want my almost 3 hours back, because what was that? They literally had 3 episodes to tell us what we already knew. So I guess Peltusi had to be brought in, because Peltusi alleges that she also did meet Thabo Bester, and it was about work, right? Like, there was this opportunity that she was supposed to get, and he did pull a knife on her. She ended up even taking him to her pastor or something like that. She claims that she either gave him or bought him a Bible, and then after that, I don't know, they sold the corpse or what. Like, when I tell you guys that I didn't fully understand that story. Like, you mean to tell me you did all that in one night? And then Peltusi, well, anyway, I'm not a fan of Peltusi, everybody knows this, but anyway, Peltusi now ends up crying there, like, maybe I would have saved someone else, even you. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, girl, the reason why Thabo Bester was able to lure so many girls was because of unemployment. You were also lured in because you wanted job opportunity, as she said. Now, Peltusi is one of those people who makes fun of unemployment. Like, she did that with me. Do you guys remember when Paltusi claimed that now I was reporting or blogging because of unemployment? She said she blames unemployment for all of this, and she was laughing about it. This is something that even got ninjas actually talking to her. To a point where she had to take the story down on Instagram. But I'm sitting here and I'm like, wait a minute, like, you are quite contradictive. Like, okay, you were just making fun of unemployment and me basically talking about unemployment, this, that. And that wasn't that long ago. Was it not 2020? It's either 2020 or 2019. And if I'm not mistaken, did she say she met Thabo Bester 2018? I don't remember, but it was definitely those times back there. So I'm sure that even if her sentiments have changed now, at that time, they probably should have still been the same. She felt it was okay enough to come and make fun of someone that is on YouTube trying to work, trying to make money, and she claimed that she blames all this on unemployment, laughing. So for me, that just did not mix. I just didn't get that part. I'm not even going to really talk about it. Peltus was very unnecessary to the story. It ties to nothing. Like, I thought that when I saw her, she's now going to again come back and be like, well, this many years later, he then contacted me again. This happened. Like, for me, she was such an unnecessary cut to sit there and talk. Like this whole entire documentary for me was just a flop, guys. Like, that's honestly my opinion. It was really just a flop. Like, we were just being shown, okay, fine, this is the face of the person that was actually investigating. They talk about how, it took them months. They were investigating. They wanted this. They wanted that. We're getting blocked in terms of we're not getting any answers. They never mentioned who the person was that they were not getting answers from. Absolutely nothing. Like, it gave nothing for me. Like, the good news is that whatever I knew going in is what I knew coming out. Like, at least what I've been knowing was true. Like, that's the only thing that I honestly got. You understand? Like, for me, it was such a miss. I had actually even thought that we were going to have more of the inside of the relationship that Nandi Pamagurumana had with Thabo Bester. We did not get that. I mean, we all know that Nandi Pa's father at one point came to Joburg. He really didn't get into a relationship, which is what, for me, I wanted to know. How was that relationship? The audios that they were playing there are the audios that were already leaked. There was nothing new for me. Like, those audios were the audios that we knew. The videos that were circulating on social media when those two met in court were the same videos that they played. And I just forgot, Hurricane, what is her name. And I don't want to, say her name wrong. Is it Penny? Libyan? I am not sure. I don't want to say it wrong. But, she's sitting there watching these videos, literally videos that we have all watched, and she's acting shocked. The way the Thabo Bester story was trending, anybody that has social media has seen those videos. Like, that's my belief, honestly. That's what I believe. Like, this is something that was, even if you don't have social media, that was even televised. The interaction was televised by the SABC. You don't even need to be paying money to watch that ish. And everybody was tuned in. Like, it was one of the biggest cases that we've had in South Africa because it was shocking. This is of somebody that was supposed to be dead that was able to escape. We saw those videos. So I didn't understand what the shock honestly was all about. She too was one of those unnecessary people that were there, that were just there to make this nonsense be 3 hours of rubbish, of nothing. That's my opinion, honestly, and I'm so sorry. Honestly, it gave 0 for me. And again, as I said, it's my opinion. It really didn't give. Guys, there's so much that I was just there. I wanted to know the relationship between Nandi Pa and Thabo Bester. How was it? oh, she shut people out. Her dad was there. Like, can we get to know his interaction with Thabo Bester? What, like, I guys, shame. I was so bored, Kesan. I was so bored. And I think what I kept on thinking, okay, you know what? The next one will definitely give. This was probably the introduction. When I was watching the second one, I was like, okay. When I was finishing the second one and still was giving nothing, I was like, okay, the third one, definitely, I'm sure they saved the best for last. It was when it showed that it was done, I was just like, I almost punched my TV, because I was like, what is this? Like, guys, I don't, the reason I'm not even saying too much of what was in that documentary is because I feel like it's what everybody knows. I feel like it's what everybody knows. I was also so disappointed of the fact that Mr. Bereng's family, the guy that was burned, I didn't see them there. I thought, okay, they are going to come in. They are going to share, like, what is going on. What was the resolution? Because I asked myself, I feel like they might have gotten a huge payout. Because imagine, like, this is corruption. Like, you can literally sue the state. Find out, how did our son end up in a cell getting burned? Where was the security? That you can sue the state, you can sue the security company, you can sue everybody. And I feel like they might have actually gotten a huge payout, because ever since then, they have been very, very quiet. They have literally disappeared. So I was like, okay, hopefully the father, because at first the father was making noise, and then I'm like, okay, hopefully also the mother will be there. They'll be able to talk to us and tell us, this is how we found out, this is what happened, this is where we are now, this is where the case is. Absolutely zilch. Sorry. Absolutely zilch. I was also like, literally, like, just, there was so much that I expected. I was so excited for this documentary, guys. I am so disappointed. Like, I am so disappointed. I am so disappointed. The friend of Nani Pama Gudumana was saying a lot of nothing. We all know that Nanipa had so many parties. We have had allegations that there was a time that Thabo Bester even, like, assaulted her in front of, like, her celebrity friends that were there and stuff like that. None of that was in the documentary. And I'm just sitting here like, I know you guys have had all these allegations. Why did you not address that? Like, when I tell you guys that it was crazy. Oh, Happy, see, Melanie was also there. Happy was also there in the documentary. Happy is a gorgeous, gorgeous woman. Whoever did your makeup for that, please don't ever go back to them. No, honestly, girl, I love you. And that's why I'm going to say this. Like, whoever touched your face for that, if they're going left, you go right. Like, as quick as possible. You shouldn't even mix eyes. Because from the eyebrows to everything, that makeup was just wrong. Like, that makeup was just wrong. And also because of the lighting of the documentary, the way that I saw it was like, they focused more on, like, one side. So it was like, well, anyway, I don't know how to explain it, but if you're someone that works with lighting and videos, you would know. But they focus more on lighting, like, one side, you understand, and the other one would be a bit dark. And so with her makeup and that type of lighting, it was just not good. Okay, however, I feel like with Happy, she's someone that I can say, yeah, you know, she had reason to be there. Unlike Peltus, like, for my opinion, I feel like, you know, Happy, like, yeah, girl, like, Her Majesty, you I saw, like, you, yes, you know, because she came in and she was talking about how after Thabo Bester, like, you know, had been out and he was now going by his fake name TK. And then, you know, she was talking about how this thing was suspicious from the go. She was supposed to go to Cape Town. She says that he was throwing names. She says she even spoke to Nanipama Gudumana herself. And, you know, I mean, she was someone that already had a lot of followers, someone that seems to be trustworthy. And she even went on to talk about how Nandipa went on to follow her on Instagram and all this. However, she did say that, you know, for her, she just didn't trust. So I guess maybe she didn't go through with it. I'm not too clear. The other thing again, let's talk about Tanzania, where Nandipha was now arrested. When I saw that play, I was like, okay, finally, something. Girl, at this point, all I will tell you is that Netflix told me that it was the officer there, but it could have literally been any Joe in any room here in South Africa that actually got to shoot that with a distorted voice and in dark lighting that we can't even see who the person is. Because for me, I never would understand why is it that if you are the cop that arrested Nandipha Magudumana, why would you want to hide your face? Because you are a hero. You did your job and you did it well. Why wouldn't you want to come out? Like, even if it was a matter of they had to go to the station commander of whatever police station was the one that actually arrested Bester and Nandipha, why couldn't they go to the station commander when you heard what happened? That's number one. And then he could also say, this is the officer that actually arrested Nandipha Magudumana. Like, I don't understand why he would have to be hidden. They did say that, arresting Nandipha and Thabo was like catching chicken. Like, these two did not even fight or resist the arrest and everything like that. But again, guys, I'm just so... It was so underwhelming. The angling of it, I felt, was horrible, because how do you come up with a documentary that is almost 3 hours of nothing, of what people already know? Like, that was just such a disrespectful such a disrespectful move for me. Like, honestly, such a disrespectful move. Guys, anything there, man. Hey, I'm so bored. Because I feel like this could have been like a very big opportunity. Like, it could have been one of those documentaries that kept us sitting on our chairs. Like, this thing could have been 1 hour 20 minutes and it's just the one part, and it is filled with just so much information, like, from the family, the father, the first time he arrived there, his first interaction with Thabo Bester, the friend, his first interaction with Thabo Bester. How quick was it that Nandipha Magudumana actually now started to change, But it kept on jumping. Like, even for you to follow it, it was like, okay, you had to sit there and just be like this, because they're jumping from 2011 and then they're jumping to 2022. They kept on jumping. If you just miss that jump of them writing 2022 and you looked away, when you come back, you don't know which year we are in. Are you in 2011? Are you in 2022? For me, and for the mere fact that this documentary was made to be 3 parts, you guys could have dedicated part 1 to being about 2011, part 2 to being about 2022, part 3 could have been the aftermath of everything. Okay, we would have wanted to know, like, the family now talking, the friend now talking about everything, like, in terms of the relationship, like the deep inner things that we did not know. Who leaked the voice notes? What happened? Those are stuff that we were supposed to get in this documentary, not the rubbish that we already knew. Like, make it make sense. Like, honestly, make it make sense. Because these are stuff that we already knew. So, yeah, I think the documentary would be very interesting to somebody that knew nothing about this case, that just coming across Nandipha Magudumana and stuff. Like, it would be shocking information. Honestly, like, wait a minute, what? But for us, South Africans, like, I mean, of course, they knew that it's mostly us South Africans that are going to jump on it, because we knew Nandipha and Thabo. And for them to just give us what we already knew, I find it to be not nice, eh? Not nice. You guys played with our feelings. You played with our feelings, Shem. You really, really did. And I think the other thing again that here I found to be so annoying is the fact that, why are you just Guys, literally, I could have done that. Like, I could have just reported on that for you guys. Like, I could have just given you guys the whole thing there in under an hour, actually, of everything that was being said there. Because for me, I didn't even understand of the fact that, okay, they are saying that Nandipa's father got arrested because he was driving the car. Was Nandipa's father driving the car? The car that had a cupboard that is believed to have had the dead body that actually went in. Is that being assumed? Sorry, is that the truth? And if it's the truth, you have Nandipa's father there. Ask him, how did it come that you were the one now driving this car? Am I making sense? Why would we need to now hear this is what they were saying? We have the horse there. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth. Like, Aishem, they played with us. They really, really played with us. They played with us. And let me tell you something. There is no way that you're going to enter a maximum prison and you have got something at the back that is not going to get checked. We know that the people that were arrested, it's not only just Nandipa Magudumana and Thabo Bester. Yes, the father was arrested, but that the other accused. Why were those accused also not even included in this documentary? Like, the documentary, guys, it had so many loose ends. Nothing was tight for me. Absolutely nothing was tight. Even Paul Tusi, like, when she now found out that, oh my gosh, this was the Thabo Bester, what is it that she did? When she found out that, oh my gosh, this is the Facebook rapist, like, nothing. Like, we did not get, guys, it really honestly was just not worth the watch. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. I have seen better documentaries well done on YouTube than that one on Netflix. And mind you guys, like, the budgets and everything, like, for like a simple YouTube documentary video is way cheaper. You would expect way less than the quality of work that you would get on Netflix. And let me tell you something, the camera, the production, the everything, the content, trash, because we already knew it. Like, it's not like they were bringing anything new to us that was like so significant. You understand? And I'm so disappointed that I didn't get to hear and know the deep ins of, like, the relationship with Thabo Bester and Nandipa Magudumana. Did anyone in the family ever ask her, like, go, where did you meet Thabo Bester? They are talking about how Thabo Bester would pick the kids up from school. Where was this kid's father? Like, I'm getting pissed the more and more I do. Like, it has so many loose ends, guys. Like, so many loose ends. Like, so many loose ends. I don't even know how to say it. So many loose ends. Like, I want my hours back that I wasted watching that thing in hopes of something better is gonna come. Like, I feel like even, you know, the other thing again that I'm gonna say, and this is not me trying to be offensive, no offense whatsoever, I did see Nandipa Magudumana's mother, you understand? And me looking at her, I do not know if it's a matter of maybe she just didn't want to talk because of she's trying to also just not, put her child under the bus or what. I really don't know. But me looking at her, she did seem like someone that maybe might have, mental issues a bit. Maybe she's just traumatized. I do not know. Which, after looking at her mom and the way she would react, the way she would look, even the way she would talk, I then also just asked myself, like, is there a mental condition that runs in the family? And did Nandipa maybe also get it? But it's just a matter of she's too beautiful. Like, she's very beautiful, and society just never looks at beautiful people, especially beautiful women, well, even with men, and think they can be associated with mental health issues. we, for me, I just feel like, yeah, we did not really truly just get much. We really didn't. We really didn't, hey? And there's this thing about geniuses. You can be a genius that is a bookworm, that you read, you know everything, you pass. You can even be a doctor and you have mental issues. And people will just be like, this and this and the reason why I'm even speculating right now is because the documentary didn't give. Like, for me, honestly, it did not. The billions, the alleged billions that Thabo Bester had, I didn't hear anywhere where it was spoken there. Clearly, you could hear even in that audio to say that, hey, this is my house, blah, 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 blah. Where did he get the money? Because this man was in jail for years. So those billions, was it true or not? Like, is there anyone that is actually going to come and talk? They're talking about Nandipama Gudumana actually living the lavish life and all this and all that. But no one is really saying anything. So I don't know why, like, honestly, even the family decided that they were gonna go ahead and give us or be in this documentary if they were not really going to give the information that we would want. Like, they could have literally just stayed with that information, because majority of the information is either obvious or what we already knew. This case, guys, I won't lie. But anyway, did you watch it? Go ahead and comment down below what you guys think. Were you impressed? Because remember, guys, this is just my opinion, and we will always have difference in opinions. I'm sure there's someone that watched it and they were like, wow, this was so good, I got to know a lot of new things. But for someone like me that did so much research, because of course I had to report for you guys, like, majority of the stuff that were being said there is stuff I already knew, which was just crazy and disappointing. It was like, instead of, like, maybe let's say this article writing this and saying Owamie investigated blah 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 blah, Owamie comes and says I investigated blah 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 blah. Like, for me, that was just it. I don't care about your face, I don't care about who you are, or you investigated what. I care about new information that I didn't know. Like, give me something. But anyway, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think. From Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.